Hello and welcome, Twin Flames, to your May Pick a Card reading. My name is Susie, and I'm really happy to do this reading for you today. I'm a certified Twin Flame Ascension coach and a divine channel. So we have 3 cards for you to pick from today. That first pile one on the left is going to have the garnet on top. The middle in pile 2 will have the rose quartz, and pile 3 will have the carnelian stone on top. So I encourage you to take a moment to just pause and feel into which one, or more than one, you feel guided towards. Wonderful. So now what we'll do is check out pile 1 or card 1. So if that was your card, you can just hang tight. Amazing. So if you chose card 1, this is your reading for the month of May. We pulled the imagination card for you, as well as the 7 of Cups. And what I'm picking up from this for you is that it's really important for you to really stay grounded in yourself and in your present reality this month. I see the potential for possibly getting carried away with expectations you might be putting on your twin flame relationship or journey, or kind of like daydreams, right? Or even kind of veering into negative territory too, and maybe making up things in your mind that are not true, right? Making things worse than they actually are. Because you're imagining all of these different possibilities, and then the other side of that coin is not really being connected with reality and the present moment, because you're trying to escape by imagining all these different possibilities, right? So your first priority is going to be grounding in the present, right? Now, this doesn't mean your imagination is a bad thing. In fact, if you chose this is probably because you have a strong imagination and a strong creative will and force and power inside of you. It just needs to be channeled properly, right? And you are most likely listening to this reading because there's some desire in you to manifest your twin flame in this physical long-term sustained relationship together, right? In your harmonious twin flame union. And part of doing that is really connecting with the fact that you are a physical human being and you do live in this physical world, and you have to take care of your physical needs too, right? And so people who are very, very sensitive and imaginative and creative might get caught up kind of in your in the ether, if you will, floating among your ideas and your intuition and your creativities in your mind and in your heart. But it's important to express that physically too, right? You need a physical channel of creation, right? And when you are able to physically channel your creativity, that helps you ground and be present, and that energy also calls in your twin flame, right? Because they want to be present with that with you too. Yes, and so I feel like that's the second message for you. And the third message for you is gonna dive a little bit deeper into the 7 of Cups energy. I have a feeling there's some of you out there who might not have become very clear yet that you're choosing your twin flame ascension journey, right? You might be watching this video, but maybe there's a part of you that's approaching this journey in kind of a conditional way, like you're just seeing if it works out or not. But there is a door opening this month, and this came up in April's reading too, actually, so maybe some of you are taking this deeper. But there's a door opening this month for you to really claim the fact that you desire to be with your twin flame, and you're committed to being with your true twin flame, right? You're committed to your twin flame journey, and understanding what that means on a deeper level, and really going all in, right? Acknowledging that you desire love, right? And you desire to follow your heart too, and that's really what's at the core of this, is following your heart, right? And following your heart doesn't mean you get caught up in all of the machinations and possibilities of different things. Following your heart means you do what feels guided and really juicy to you now, right? Following your heart means you resolve anything that's blocking you from following your heart. And so I encourage you to reflect on that and really integrate that in the way that's appropriate for your twin flame journey at this time. So we are going to move to card number 2, pile number 2, the group of people who selected the rose quartz. So if you were also drawn to that, you are welcome to listen in and see what it is here for you. Amazing. So if you chose pile 2, card 2, the rose quartz, this is for you. And I really appreciate this combination. This is actually a pile that I myself was kind of drawn to as well. But you have the time to play oracle card, and asking you to make, time to dance and play. And then you have the 6 of cups paired with that. And immediately from this, what I pick up on is there's some inner child healing happening for you this month. Maybe a part of you that wasn't really expressed or neglected, that you've been kind of numbed out to in your adulthood, that is asking to come out now, right? Is asking to be met in play and in lightheartedness and approached with love, right? Instead of, neglecting that part of you. You might even find that for whatever reason, you're reconnecting with some old friends or people from your childhood, or maybe cousins or family members, and that is going to be a piece of healing on your twin flame journey for you. I know that doesn't immediately sound like, ooh, twin flame romance, but remember, your twin flame ascension journey is an ascension journey first and foremost. So there are going to be things that come up for you to heal that might seem like they're unrelated, but are actually pointing to deeper patterns within you where you've been blocking yourself off from love. And I'm sure if you've, been on the spiritual journey or any kind of inner healing journey for any amount of time, you've heard that inner child healing is a big part of that. And that's just really what's standing out to me here, is this is a big inner child healing month for you. And when you heal that inner child and lean into really loving her or him, that really is you acknowledging your worthiness of love, right? And the fact that you're just innocent and divinely innocent and worthy of love, and that child part of you has never left you. It is a part of who you are today. It's an integrated part of you, and if there's some aspect of that isn't integrated, is neglected, you're calling that back in to integrate it, and remembering that you are whole, right? And you were complete and you were loved, and that is just so profoundly beautiful to have for yourself, and not even just to be with your twin flame, but just to have that piece really taken care of for you. I'm feeling emotional about it. Is really beautiful. So I encourage you to lean into that, right? Don't shy away from it or look at it like it's unnecessary or boring or too much or even like it's derailing your journey. It's not. What's going to come up this month is actually really important for you as a person, and if you just allow yourself to surrender to the process, you're going to feel really, really good about it and be really glad that you integrated this really deep healing, right? And remember that time to play card, right? Approach this part of you with lightheartedness, right? You don't have to feel heavy about what you uncover here. You can you can let it be joyful and playful to meet to meet a new part of yourself, and to integrate that child part of you and really let them be expressed and fully loved, right? Let it be joyful. So that is your reading. We are going to move on to card number 3, pile number 3, the carnelian stone. And if you feel guided towards that one as well, you are welcome to listen to that one too. Oh my, so I always feel kind of amazed when the cards just come out so beautifully and so perfect and so clear for you. So if you picked card 3, pile 3, the carnelian stone, this is for you. And, I'm happy to deliver this message for you, to you. So we have do not be frustrated, paired with the Knight of Wands. This guy looking at a dragon on top of a mountain. And what I pick up here is you are like very driven in your soul, in your heart, to overcome perceived challenges, right? And maybe when you look at your twin flame journey or whatever's coming up for you right now, you're seeing this kind of battle to fight, or monster to overcome, or kind of a block or a challenge to exile, and you can be victorious in love. And maybe you're kind of hard on yourself about that process, and it's easy if you're not really paying attention or aware of this possibility. It's easy to become frustrated with yourself or frustrated with your external circumstances, right? And see these things as like deterring you. Sorry, I just kind of buffering there, as like deterring you from having what you want, rather than just simply the challenges are natural as you walk the path towards your desires, right? They're part of the path. They're not this horrid thing to excise from reality. And so I think there's an invitation here for you to kind of relent a little bit. Like, you don't have to be a bulldozer going towards your union or whatever goal is front and center for you right now. You can be gentle, you can be kind, and you can sometimes, like, the quickest pace is actually you taking a breath and just going step by step, right? So if you find you're feeling frustrated about the journey, I encourage you to release control here and release what you think it should look like right now, and release what you think you should look like right now, or you think your twin flame should look like right now, and really open and humble your heart to the fact that what is happening right now is absolutely perfect for you. And what is happening right now is not meant to hurt you, and it's not hurting you. It's here because it's bringing up places in your heart, in your consciousness, that haven't quite been loved in the way they need to be. And it's coming up to the surface so you can love those parts of you in the way they need to be, right? So you can love them, not so you can, demand someone else does, but so you can love them, because nothing matters without your love, right? And your frustration and your pressure that you put on yourself or on your journey or on your twin flame or on whatever doesn't really do anything. Not anything productive and sustainable. You transform through love, right? Not through fear. So remember that, and know that it's safe to release frustration. Like, you don't have to have the gas pedal pressed all the way down 100% of the time in order to get where you're going, right? Your harmonious twin flame union isn't going anywhere, right? That desire you have in your heart, that goal you want to achieve isn't going anywhere, and you just have to take it one step at a time, moving in that direction, right? In the way that is appropriate for you right now. And this month you're going to actually find that you move the fastest when you surrender trying to resist and control the circumstances, right? You move the fastest when you just love yourself where you are at right now, right? That's how change happens, is loving yourself now, right? So remember, these things are not here to be big dragon monsters on top of mountains. They're actually here to clear the path in the forest, right? So you can continue walking towards your desires, right? And remember, you do have divine help. I think that's what the star represents in the Do Not Be Frustrated card, is you do have divine support here, right? The universe does support you. But if you don't embrace that truth, if you don't believe it, then you're not going to experience that support. You're going to experience whatever it is you believe is true, because you're just that powerful that you will experience what you believe is true, right? So I encourage you to believe that this journey is beautiful and amazing and can be really gentle and transformative at the same time. So thank you for listening to this reading, and for everyone, if you got something from it, please give it a like and subscribe. I would love to do more like this for you, whether they be just monthly or at different moon phases or eclipses or whatever. And feel free to comment what your insights are and how this relates to your circumstances too. My name is Susie, and I will see you next time.